Hi Gemini, Scottish Gypsy here to do your 2026 predictions reading. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year and that you're feeling excited about this year coming up. In numerology, it's 1 year, which represents new beginnings, Gemini, and also it is the year of the horse. Last year was the year of the snake. So last year was about closing out cycles, shedding an old skin, and this year is about embracing a new cycle. So let's get on with it. Now I have quite a lot of oracles today. I may use all of them, I may not. I'm going to be led by my intuition. All right, so it seems like a lot of Geminis are coming into 2026, closing the door on the past and making peace with it and opening up to forgiveness, which is beautiful. So perhaps you got closure. Maybe there was something that ended in your life and you've made peace with that person. I just feel a serenity about the past, closure, the ending of something, like there's forgiveness attached, which is really lovely, Gemini. I like seeing that for you. Okay, let's begin. Excited to do this reading today. So starting with spell casting, what might be the themes for Gemini in 2026? All right, what do we have? The answers, Gemini. So I don't know if you're searching for answers in 2026 about a particular subject or something that you're dealing with, but this card coming out, the universe is saying they want you to trust yourself. This is quite similar, Gemini, to Hermit energy. So what it's saying is the answer lies within. See how this man, which represents age, wisdom, their hands on their heart. Now, there could be a wise person that could be supporting you next year through something, but I'm really feeling about you going within for the answers. Okay, what else? Gemini. Themes for Gemini, please. What else? Compassion. Yeah, I really like this. Compassion and love. Super impressed, Gemini. I'd be highly likely the King or Queen of Cups might come out in the tarot a bit later. But you had forgiveness and closure, compassion and love. I mean, this is really nice. We could all learn a lesson from your energy next year. Some of you, there could have been a breakup, but I feel you're at peace with it. You might have even parted on good terms, perhaps. But this person's holding rose quartz, so it does tell me that love is a theme next year, but I feel like it's self-love as well. And some of you might actually be purchasing or have purchased rose quartz. You might be trying to manifest heart chakra healing. You might be manifesting love in your life. But it's good. I feel like there could be a third card from this deck, Gemini. I could be wrong, but let's just see. Yes, I felt it. Okay, passion. A year of passion. So nice themes. Passion, forgiveness, love. Now, this can talk about a person that might be making you feel this sense of passion about your life, but it could just be within. There could be a creative hobby or pursuit, or maybe you're passionate about your job or just passionate about life in general, but you're leading with your heart in 2026. And also there's the fire element of drive and passion. And at the bottom of the deck, I've got the creative energy of fertility. So it's saying it's a fertile time. If some of you are looking to fall pregnant in 2026, perhaps that it's on the bottom of the deck, but it is showing up. So it could be that maybe it's around the corner, I'm hearing, Gemini. But also if there's any new projects, maybe they're at the really beginning stages. Okay, but let's begin with, what am I feeling? Let's work with energy oracle. The world, beautiful. So Geminis are wrapping up a cycle for sure. Very expansive energy, and it tells me that with the closure card and the forgiveness, there is this cycle closing out, the completion of something. It definitely could have been a big shift. You could be opening up to a new chapter in your life, a significant new beginning. Now, the world can also show up connected to global expansion. So if you have a business, you could be expanding that business online. Some of you could be dating, meeting someone online. Also great for travel. Okay, Gemini. What else for Gemini? Strongest themes, please, for the collective. Is there anything? Okay, beautiful. Wow. This is really good. You've got daughter value, money literally flying through the door, and it's next to strategy. Some of you could definitely be working with a new project or idea with the fertility card and the strategy. So you could be creative, you could be making plans, strategizing. Now, this card shows up when there's new beginnings in career and or finance. Either way, it's saying that you have the opportunity in 2026 to earn more money, to feel that sense of, not having that lack. It feels to me like there could be an influx of cash or an increase in perhaps investments. There could be a side hustle that I'm picking up for some of you. It could be a second job, but also it could be a promotion or a new job. But because I've got strategy, I'm leaning towards something that you're planning or working on to bring in more money. All right, is there a third card, please, for Gemini? Gemini. And even if you're retired, there's definitely the option to earn more money. So it could be through a hobby that you have, something that you do that could bring in some money. Gemini. Is there a third card? Yes, there is. Okay. I have got all tied up, but it was in the reverse. I don't often read reversals, but let me just say, you could be unstucking yourself. It's terrible grammar, but coming unstuck. You can see all tied up can talk about when we feel restricted in life, that we might lack personal freedom to do what we want. Because I noticed it in reverse, and it was very reversed in front of me, you might be figuring out with a strategy card a way to liberate yourself or free yourself to pursue that or who or which you desire. So definitely I feel like you could be coming unstuck in 2026. I have got at the bottom of the deck deceit and anxiety. I don't know if some of you have felt that someone has, or you've been anxious that someone's not been honest, or maybe there's something that you've not been honest about and it's creating a sense of anxiety. Now, with the all tied up in reverse, the universe is wanting you to break free from something, to liberate yourself and come unstuck in a situation. Let's work with the butterfly messages oracle. Let me just get some water, Gemini. Okay, the universe is saying it's time to grow. And I just noticed the number 37, which does in fact reduce to 10, which reduces to 1. And next year is definitely, I feel with the closure, the world, it's like endings and new beginnings for the Gemini collective. Now, because it says time to grow, I definitely feel you might be out of your comfort zone next year. There could be some challenges and obstacles or resistance, but that's part of growing. So the universe wants you to expand with the world and the time to grow. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Butterfly. Okay, what do we have? Okay, there's a situation in 2026 where you're going to need to be firm. Now, of course, this could represent someone being firm with you. This could be something legal that you're dealing with. I'm noticing the cloak and the, what are they called? It's a special name for that, judge's hammer. But I don't know if someone's been firm with you. Maybe because you had the deceit and the anxiety, just saying for some of you. There could be someone who is being firm with you about a situation. But perhaps you are. I do see a win though. You've got victory on the bottom of the deck. Gemini, is there another card from this deck? Gemini. Okay, what do we have? Oh, okay, time to celebrate. Now I have got teacher on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if some of you are graduating. There could, because this can be the Hierophant energy, so it could be some sort of course of study, degree. Some of you could be graduating, particularly with the World card, that can connect to significant accomplishments. It is saying that in 2026, there'll be a reason to celebrate. Now, of course, there's a birthday cake. So I don't know if there's like a specific, like a milestone birthday for some of you. Love to know in the comments. Or are you celebrating the 1-year anniversary perhaps of something? Because I've got the teacher, I really do feel a lot of you are graduating as well. Could even be some teachers in the midst. I feel compelled to pull a third card. Yeah, all right. The universe does want you to face your fears. You had the anxiety card. So if there are any situations next year that trigger you or bring fear to the surface, they're wanting you to rise above it and face your fears. in 2026. All right, let's see. Moonology. All right. Hold your vision. Have faith in your dreams. Very specific. I'm going to shuffle, but that's what was at the bottom of the deck. So, oh, there's too many cards. Let me get a good shuffle. Oh, goodness gracious, they're really coming out thick and fast. I've got here a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. I did feel that. The closure, the forgiveness. I definitely feel that compassion, you're leading with the heart. There could be a situation because it's full moon where something is like you reach an agreement or you agree to part ways. So it could be from a job, a friendship, a relationship. But there's peace attached to it. There's forgiveness attached to it. Now, you could be making amends with someone. So I'm not saying that you're closing the door on that situation or person, but you could be. Full moon certainly could. And Cancer can connect to family relationships as well. But if there are any family dynamics that have been tense or an issue in 2025, I feel that next year that situation is going to reach a resolution. And even then, I can see at the bottom of the deck, conclusions are within reach. Very good. All right, let's see what else for Gemini in this deck. I feel that there definitely is more. The cards were very active when I picked them up. Gemini. Oh my goodness. All right, what does it say? Yeah, look at this. Another reference to love. In 2026, they do want you to bring love into a situation. New moon in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius season, which is around the corner, I really feel there is the opportunity to make amends or to bring a personal issue to resolution. And it's through love, it's through compassion, and it's through forgiveness. Okay, because that's all the cards that are coming in. They're wanting you to show and express your emotion, your feelings. And also this can talk about bringing love into what you do as well. So you could be working on a project, or maybe it's just that you really love your work or what you're doing and it brings you a lot of happiness. But I'm really feeling it's a situation that will be resolved through an act of kindness, love, or compassion, and definitely forgiveness. Here we have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Very cardinal. I really feel like perhaps with the passion, there could be a new beginning with a fire sign for some of you. Or there could be a new beginning around Aries season as well. Could be a time where you're really busy, focused. There could be something that you're working towards or starting or initiating. All right, let's see. Yeah, even then, bottom of the deck is a time to give rather than take. So you're showing up as being the person to take the lead and offer compassion, forgiveness, love, and to a particular situation. I feel it's family or close relationship centered. All right, let's work with this deck now, Gemini. Cheer up, live in the moment. It's at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know, some of you have been feeling a wee bit blue. Perhaps this could reference when we all go back to work, post-holiday blues. But they're saying they want you to cheer up and live in the moment. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Don't worry, be happy. Some of you have been feeling a bit glum. Could have even been a little bit stronger emotionally than that. Maybe some of you have been feeling depressed or lacking drive or energy, because I really feel that could be shifting with the passion card coming through. So it's saying definitely don't worry, be happy, to cheer up and live in the moment, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, potential. They want you to think big for your future. Okay, let's see. Is there another card for Gemini? 2026 for Gemini. Okay, we've got a flipper. And it says go with the flow, let things happen. Now I'm picking up something here. There's quite a blue feeling with the cards. So some of you definitely in the recent past could have felt melancholy or just down in the dumps, or, you know, if it's worse than that, sending you all my love and light if you have been battling depression. But they are telling you that life does have twists and turns, ebbs and flows, go with the flow. And, you know, I do think with the time to grow in 2026, it's not going to be all smooth sailing, okay? You're going to have to rise above tribulations, use it as an opportunity to grow personally. Let's see, I feel like there is a third one here for Gemini. Gemini. Wow, can hardly hold the cards. Gemini, is there a third card? Yes, there was. Yeah, look at this. It's the potential. Think big for your future. They want you to dream big. I want you to think about 2026 and not just setting a goal for your future, but for me, this feels like a BHAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal. Some of you could have had a dream or a goal that you've had since childhood. You could be reconnecting with that next year. But this is really about expansion, particularly with the World card that showed up. So think big for your future. Bottom of the deck, illusion. It's time to embrace the truth. Now you did have deceit and anxiety. So I don't know who's embracing the truth here. If it's within you or there's a situation or a person around you, someone here I feel is in the energy of deceit. In other words, not facing the truth. They're in that illusionary thinking. So you'll know who that's relevant for. You or the cross watcher. Let's work with the universal dragon now. Creation and seek knowledge. And it is next to community. Quite interesting because I really feel like some threes may come out in the reading. The universe wants you to co-create. They want you to work with others. They want you to collaborate in 2026. They could even be building a community as well with the community in the World card. But you're definitely leading with creativity and passion next year. All right, Gemini. Wasn't surprised to see the seek knowledge. You guys love learning, love expanding your mind. Gemini. So any cards for Gemini? Gemini. Oh, what is it? It says bliss. That's not bad. Bliss. So there could be a situation that happens next year that is pretty awesome. Okay, it's going to have you feeling bliss. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull another card from this deck. Lead me to a card for Gemini. Speak your dreams. You're really being told, Gemini, okay, to think big for your future and to speak your dreams into being. But the universe is saying you've got to let us know what you want. And it could also be telling others about your dreams and goals, because sometimes that can increase that accountability because you've told others what it is you're working towards, what your goals are. But definitely a time to dream big. Okay, let us go with... get you one of these cards. See what the archangels want to tell you. Bottom of the deck, you've got trust your angels. Let go of any expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. All right, let's shuffle, and after this we'll go on to some tarot and close out the reading. Okay, Gemini. Open up your spiritual gifts. I love this card. I get this a lot. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you a message to guide your soul's growth. Okay, so opening up your spiritual gifts. Bottom of the deck, you've got your prayers are being answered by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps not in the forms that you expect. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull a card for Gemini. And it says it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Now, you've got that plus a personal issue reaches resolution. And yeah, I really feel like there's something that you guys are all dealing with that is definitely coming to an end. And yeah, looks like a positive outcome. They just called me to split the deck, and I've got have no fear again. They definitely want you to face your fears. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull you an angel number, sorry, and then we will. Where's the angel numbers? 0505 is at the bottom of the deck. So it talks about an unexpected shift, but it's saying lean into it, right? Because you've got to make space. You never know. You could be in someone's arms, your dream job, or abroad, overseas. So you might not, we'll see if the Tower comes out for you today, Gemini. There could be an unexpected move, shift, new love perhaps. What's the angel number for Gemini? Then we'll get on to tarot. Gemini. Oh, okay. What does it say? It says, I knew the threes. I was definitely feeling the threes. 0330. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate, shock horror, Gemini, is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So you've got wear your lucky shirt in 2026. So I really feel like the universe does want you to build your network, your community, to work with others, to co-create with others. Okay, you have the community card and the creation card. All right, very nice. So 0330, bottom of the deck. Feel called to read it, commitment. It says, applying honesty and light daily. Hang on, let me get my glasses, Gemini. Getting old. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Now that's why they called me to read the bottom of the deck. There's definitely something about you speaking up honestly and authentically about how you're feeling. Some of you are in that anxious, fear-based thinking. You are not speaking your truth. I don't know who that's with, but if that's your story and you needed to hear that, it's going to be resonating. It's going to be going ding, ding, ding. So forget the illusions, embrace the truth, speak from your heart. Okay, let's work with tarot. Oh, I knew it. Oh my goodness. King of Cups, Ten of Swords, the World at the bottom of the deck. You're coming into 2026, whether you're a man or a woman, you're leading with your heart, Gemini. I really feel like this forgiveness, this compassion, I really feel like you're making peace with the past. There could have been a really painful 10-year cycle, or there could have been a really painful experience. I feel like it's over. And you're coming into next year with that fresh start energy and leading with your heart. No, there could be a new beginning with a King of Cups archetype. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, Gemini. First three. Gemini. Two more shuffles. One more. Bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. Let's get your first three cards. King of Swords. No, that's probably you, Gemini. It's air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Very strong king, very honest. There's definitely a person who would be speaking the truth. Now I've got Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pre-Empress energy. I don't know if this is the person that you're having to have that honest conversation with. If that's relevant, you'll know. Nine of Pentacles is great for money. It's great for health. It's definitely a person who's reaping the harvest, okay, of their efforts, whether that be their work, their business. It's just someone who is, like doing really well in life, having a material harvest. Gemini. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. Now, the two, oh, look at this, two twos beside each other at the bottom of the deck. Can't make it up. I don't know if someone's, in the recent past, been at a crossroads, been unsure about a situation, been unsure about their future. But I really feel you're kicking off here, really focused on work for a lot of you. I feel like a lot of you could be seeking knowledge, learning something new. You could be doing some self-improvement. If you are retired, there could be a hobby, something that you're working on. Some of you could be looking at your investments and how you invest your money, your time, your energy, your resources. But this is the 8 and 9 of Pentacles. The harvest that comes through the hard work. It's also a payoff energy. So I don't know if there's a sum of money or a payoff coming your way for your commitment to something. Let's get the next three. Gemini. Now, if this 9 of Pentacles pre-Empress is a person, there could be an honest conversation. I'm also hearing that. You might have that desire to speak to someone and reveal your truth. Gemini. One more. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck. See? I knew it. A three of pentacles. And this is about networking. This is about working in teams. Definitely you need to co-collaborate, work with others. It's also a community card, Gemini, as well. Knight of Pentacles, more earth. Let's get the heartbeat of Gemini's reading, please. Temperance, wow. Sagittarius is major arcana. You are healing a situation next year, and it's significant. It's major arcana, so beautiful for any personal issues that you're dealing with, whether it's relationship based. You're focused on balance, healing, moderation, and harmony. That is your focus next year. Temperance. And also, if there's been any areas of your life where you've been overdoing it, overindulging, you're coming into the year saying, that's it, this is the year of balance, this is the year of moderation. Okay, it's shown up twice now. 8 of Swords. Now, Gemini, you get this card with me pretty much every single reading that I do for you. It is the monkey mind card, and the shadow aspect of Gemini is you can overthink situations, and the universe really does want you to liberate and free yourself from a situation that's keeping you stuck. It can be a mindset of limiting beliefs, but also I'm really leaning towards you needing to speak your truth. I feel like the liberation comes through the King of Swords energy, truth, vision, clarity. And even the Three of Pentacles can be about building bridges and mending fences. Like your goal is harmony, I can see, with Temperance and Three of Pentacles. Let's get the last three. Now, some of you could also be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because there's a lot of earth showing up. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Knight of Pentacles can talk about offers, proposals, pursuing new goals, dreams, and ambitions, taking action towards it. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there is going to be some competition, though, next year. I don't know if it's competition in love, competition at work, or just combative energy. But you, heart of the reading, Temperance is like, I've got the skill to deal with this situation, to bring harmony to where there's chaos, right? Like I really feel like you've mastered your emotions here as well, I'm feeling, in next year. I should say this year. It's the second today as I record this. I've got to get the hang of the new year. 10 of Cups. Wow. Beautiful aspects for family, Gemini. A harmonious family. A lot of love. This is the Bliss card. Let's get your final card, Gemini. The World, so beautiful. Now I can see 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So when I see that combination, some of you could be traveling overseas this year. Some of you could be making a move. Remember that card said perhaps an unexpected shift, moving abroad. Perhaps some of you are traveling or moving overseas. But I really feel like there's something about a significant accomplishment next year. Now the World can talk about like a serious accomplishment, realizing a major goal. So a lot of you could be finishing something significant off next year. But you are like in this beautiful angelic energy of Temperance. That is the focus. Now, if you're saying to yourself right now, oh my God, I definitely don't have balance in my life, or my emotions are all over the place, or my relationships are not doing that well, this is the answer. Like this is the angels saying, you know what? There is a way to bring healing, to bring harmony, to bring resolution to these situations in your life. And it's through love. Water connects to emotion, and you had that energy, but it's time to embrace the truth. Whether you're a man or a woman, King of Swords is leading with truth, leading with clarity. It's also a strong mind. It's the opposite of the 8 of Swords. I'm not saying that's not a strong mind, but it's a mind that's looping, okay? It's keeping itself stuck. This is about using that sword this year. Excuse me if I keep swapping this year and next year. I'm recording this on the 2nd of January. I keep stuffing up and forgetting. It's about using your sword in 2026 to liberate or free yourself from any situations or limiting beliefs or mindsets that are keeping you stuck. And it really is about learning to find balance and harmony in your life in lots of ways. Now, it can be like work hard, play hard. You know, you're also Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, very focused on money, resources, investments, property next year. Like, it's just the material aspect of life. But then you're like, you've got this Ten of Cups. It's like, no, I have this beautiful family as well, and I'm so blessed. I do have the Five of Wands. Now, you know, in its strength, this is about, this year could be a time to improve your skills, to elevate your skills in order to overcome any competition that you're facing. And even if it's argy-bargy or just, you know, a bit of chaos, it could be chaos at work, it could be in relationships or family, you're leading or needing to lead with temperance, right? Which is, I have the skill and the ability to bring peace, okay, to bring harmony, to bring balance. So overall, crackerjack reading, you know, I did say there was money coming through for a lot of you, and you've got Eight and Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. You definitely could be seeing the manifestation of a dream or a goal, or seeing a payoff connected to it. Now, I don't know if this is your primary role or it's a side project or something like that, but I see material success. So that's where I'm going to leave it. That was a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I will save it in a playlist. Make sure you come back and check on it regularly. And also, I will take a photo of all the cards, Gemini. I'll put it on my Scottish Gypsy Instagram. And then you can, you know, take a bit of a look. I usually wait a couple of days before posting, so it gives time people to listen to the message first. Sending you all my love and light, and I look forward to spending lots of time with you this year. God bless. Bye, guys.